Welcome to the Geeks. I just woke up. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
This is Sean, transforming like Megatron to the break of dawn, always going on. What's happening?
Sorry, I forgot I got to turn off my air conditioner. Give me one second.
He is grumpy tonight.
Oh, he is, man. He is. He's on. He's on his.
He is on one tonight. Ooh.
Sean, I owe you an apology over these. We've been doing this a decade, and in the last 2.5 years now, I've been.
I'm getting an apology
on the East Coast, and we've picked on you a lot over the last 10 years about, Sean will fall asleep. Sean would be late. Sean would,
James.
all this kind of stuff. Right. And man, I passed out today. Jenny had to wake me up to do the show. I'm tired, and it's like, and Steve, this is nothing to say like, hey, we need to go early, Steve. I'm not that, but it's like all those times we would laugh and giggle, like, where the hell is Sean? And start the show like, well, we don't know where Sean is. I'm like, no, I feel his pain now. I feel it. And even with just this 1 hour time difference, I still can't get over this fucking 1 hour. I still can't get over this 1 hour. It still drives me nuts.
It's been 2 years now.
I know. I try to watch sports. And guess what? I can't watch sports.
11's late. 11's late to start.
Oh my god! It's
all sports and all y'all sports start.
I know, like it's like I want to watch this game. I want to watch the Cubs game. It's a 7 o'clock start. No, it's an 8 o'clock start. Oh,
you've never experienced West Coast sports, like waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning. Games are on. You're like, oh yeah, here we go.
Oh no, I remember.
I would love that.
Remember, listen. I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly.
You can only imagine the days that I had to stay up to watch game winners, conference finals, fucking title game. Like, yo, dude, that shit was a good run.
We were younger men then too.
Man,
now everything's coming in gray. Everything's, it's just, so tough. You know what? I do it because I love you guys out there. I do. I truly do. I love you guys for listening, commenting, being part of it every night, even if you're not with us live. I love you guys, but like today hit hard, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to move. Jenny's like, you got to go record. I'm like, I can't get up. I can't move. I can't move a body.
Then you remembered X-Men 97 was tonight.
I did, but because it's the only thing this week that I've done is watch X-Men 97 over and over and over again. Watch episodes 1 through 10 over and over again. Like,
I watched episode 5 2 more times, and I watched episodes 6 through 10 twice.
Because it's so fucking good.
It was really fucking good. I'm not even gonna.
I mean, we're not giving away.
Right now. Listen, we all loved it. Like, what what the fuck do you want? Like, some of the shit.
There's no objection from me at all.
It's nuts, and I cannot wait. Like, I'm so happy.
There were so many shots where I'm just like, so many things they did were cool. It was one shot in particular. I'm just gonna get into it real quick, where Cyclops goes, "You're not gonna hurt my family ever again." He like screamed, and his shit just went wide and white. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, and like when the beam went super wide when he did that, that's from the fucking Capcom like X-Men versus Street Fighter games and shit. Yep. Like when you go with that ultra beam, like
I was going to talk to you about that. I was wondering if you noticed that.
Okay, well, I can't wait to get into X-Men, but lordy, was that good?
Hey, guess what?
What?
Bar said hi.
What's that, Big Bird?
Well, hey, look, now Disney's showing you guys have the writers, so don't fuck it up.
They fucked it up because they got rid of the fucking showrunner, which makes no sense. I don't understand it.
The fact that nothing's come out, we know it's probably not good.
They kept that thing in wraps, boy.
I'm just gonna say it that way. I don't know, but probably some stuff.
I swear to God, yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I got because it's hard not to talk about it, but I'm gonna tell you one thing if we don't get this kind of shit, I'm gonna be fucking upset. I swear to God, we better get fucking Nightcrawler and fucking Wolverine together, fucking dueling it out. And I better get a fucking Wolverine coming down from the fucking sky on a fucking Sentinel, fucking coming down just with fucking blades in his hand. Yo, listen, again, bar set high. I don't think we're gonna get that kind of shit, but it is fucking awesome. And Lord forbid, man, this is one of the best comic books of, I mean, one of the best cartoon comic book things of all time.
What I've never seen before is what it looks like inside the Banff. And now I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Very cool. It looks like it's really tight. Just like,
yeah.
Hold on, buddy.
God,
can't wait,
Steve.
Can't wait. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm just telling you, like, that's all. Even this morning, I got up. I did a little, we did a lot of yard sales around. I didn't get anything, but
It's crazy.
But I got home and I'm like, fuck, X-Men. Like that's all my mind went to is just like, oh, I'm gonna put X-Men back.
You know what? I can like put it on and just have it. I can just listen to it. It's the sounds of everything. It's the voices. It's all of it. Just
the music. Man. The music. What's up, Benjamin?
No, at the end when they did like the X-Men theme, but it was like haunting choir singers doing it.
No. No.
Wow.
It was so good. And just we're going. I don't even want to fucking talk about this shit right now. But
right, there's a whole geek flick
maybe we should
out
just start talking about it.
No, yeah. Because in preparation for 31 Days, I checked out some of the movies that I had put on the list this week.
You rewatched?
Huh?
You rewatched the movies?
I rewatched? No, I checked. I'm gonna rewatch them when we review them.
Okay.
But I just watched them for the first time.
And I watched something too.
I checked out Abigail. And
I watched it too.
It's gonna be a fun review, though.
I watched it.
It's very, very gory. Sean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And then I watched Arcadian as well.
I want to watch that with Nicolas Cage, right?
Yes.
We're good.
So a lot of the reviews I hear out there is like, oh, you don't get to see the monsters. Like these are the people that must have stopped watching the movie about halfway through, because that second half is a lot of monsters. And a lot of shots of said monsters. Now, what they don't do is explain anything really about the monsters. There's a lot of moments where the monsters are doing shit, and you're like, "What the fuck was that? What's happening?" And they just don't explain it. But it is what it is. The monsters are very unique. They have this weird thing where they snap their teeth. Their faces kind of look like horse skulls with like skin, like hair on it. It's weird, but they gnash their teeth and it's like loud. It sounds like a clapper, for like movies, like it sounds like that, like when they mash their teeth. But then they do it like rapidly, like they'll do it once and it's like, and it's like it's super fucking. It's just unsettling. And then like a bunch of them get in a little hallway at one point in time, and they all start doing it, and it's like deafening. It just sounds like machine gun fire coming through the hall. It's a very unique monster movie, and pretty good also. So
nice.
Checked those two out.
I watched a couple things. I did go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. It's very good. There was the biggest problem was the screen, and it was blurry as shit.
Which is weird because the trailer's crisp. I've rewatched the trailer over and over and over again.
I was like, maybe it was my theater. Like maybe it was.
I think it was your theater because Alex went to go see it today, and I told him what you said.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, Sean must be getting old, man. Did he wear his glasses? I was like, he's like, it looked full high def, and I'm like, all right, it probably was.
Zoe said the same thing. She said,
"Yeah, what if you had maybe you had like they put like accidentally put the 3D one in there, so you was seeing like the blurry, but not because 3D now is not like red and blue like it used to be. It's like it just looks a little fuzzy when you take it.
No, it was very fuzzy. I actually went to the people, and they were like, yeah, it is kind of fuzzy. We might have to clean it up a little bit. So once I did that, actually, it cleaned up a little bit better, and I got a chance to enjoy the movie. I liked it. I really did enjoy it. I would give it a high sidekick.
I've heard it's not as good as the previous 3, but still pretty good. They're like, everyone's like, it's not as good, but like it's still really good. Like those 3 are high bars. So
yeah, this is good though. It's good.
It's kicking off another trilogy, so it's like it's taking the themes, but it's a whole new group of characters, right? So
which kind of sucks. Like, man, I wanted to see what happened with Rocket and all that shit.
It's cool though. It's cool. It's worth watching. I can honestly tell you that the just overall looking at the fucking apes is just overall fantastic. So I definitely it's really good. So I definitely highly recommend it.
Pacino?
I watched something on Netflix this week, and I mean, I don't know if everybody's into it, but I really enjoyed it. It was actually in the world of the Sandman. It's called The Dead Boy Detectives. I give it a fucking hero. That shit was fucking good as a motherfucker, dog. Like that's a
DC comic?
It's a DC. It's DC.
Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo. Okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single bit of it. I don't know what it was that kind of attracted me to it, but I thought it was like really, the premise was really cool. There was like moments like there's death, because death does show up from Sandman. Spoiler, but I wanted to at least kind of, there's moments, and it's not big, but it's like, there's a presence there, and it's really, really cool. With that, and then like the characters, they played well off each other. One was like an old British, like, college student in like a boarding home, and then the other kid was like an 80s punk Britain kind of dude. Really, really cool. It's like but it had some really cool shit, man. Like the special effects was great. So there were demons in there. There were like sprites. There was all kind of shit that you would want in a world of like monsters and witches and shit. Fucking great, dude. It was a good ride, man. I binged right through that shit. So definitely highly recommended if you like it. I mean, I don't know, but to me, I thought it was amazing. I think it's gonna get picked up for a season 2 because it is actually pretty hyped up on out there. But yeah, Dead Boy Detectives, man, definitely a hero. I enjoyed every single bit of
it. I never finished Sandman, so.
Oh, you never finished Sandman?
I lost interest about halfway through Sandman. So
then I thought you actually watched Sandman. I didn't know you didn't watch it.
I actually liked the first couple episodes, and then like I don't know, it just started to lose me somewhere in there.
So you didn't get to the death episode?
No. Wait, death was the black chick with the long dreads, right? Or the long braids? Yeah, I think I did see that.
Okay. Well, after you got to the death episode, there was only like 1 or 2 episodes. Dude, you're the one that told me about the cat one.
Huh?
Yeah, you told me about the cat episode.
Which one's the cat episode? See, I don't even remember, man. My mind.
Yeah, dude, you watched the whole thing. You watched the whole thing. Is it because I know Lil didn't watch it. You didn't watch it.
Maybe I'm like misremembering that I.
Yeah, dude, you watched it because you told me. You told me about this shit. You're like, yo, you gotta watch the cat episode. I was like, all right, cool, I'll get to it. And it made sense. It flowed well. It made sense. I really enjoyed that shit. So I don't know. I thought you actually liked Sandman. So I could be wrong, or you could be getting old.
I could be I could have smoked it away. I could have smoked that whole show away.
Dang. Yeah. Well, I watched the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
With Guy Ritchie flick.
Yeah.
With Superman and Batman in it.
Yeah. I would say he would be awesome if he was Batman.
How big was Alan Ritchson next to Henry Cavill?
Dude, fucking huge.
Was he way bigger than Henry Cavill?
Not really, but yo, that motherfucker's big, dog. Like, yo, Alan Ritchson is fucking. That's a big motherfucker. Pause. But that motherfucker he's a monster, man. Like, yo, he could be a great fucking Batman, dog. Would love it all day, every day. But it was a cool movie, man. It was sidekick, but it was good though. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was, for what it was worth. It was a nice, one of those war flicks like Ocean's 11 or something like that, kind of style shit. But it was good though. I enjoyed it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, what else did I watch this week?
That's streaming now, right? Or was that other means?
That's
other means.
Okay.
I already watched a couple of old movies randomly this week, like put on New Mutants. Try to see if that was any better than I remembered.
Was it?
No. The cool parts are still really cool though, but like the whole movie as a whole, like just the dialogue, like everything, like it's just
trash.
Yeah, and the forced relationship in there,
trash.
Yeah. So I didn't really like, but and then my wife put on Biodome randomly. When was the last time you saw that movie? Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin.
It's one of my wife's favorites.
Terrible
She loves Biodome.
I fucking hated that movie. I hated Pauly Shore.
And Son-in-Law. Like Son-in-Law is another one that
I love Biodome. That is a movie that would never be made today.
They play the Spider-Man theme in Biodome.
They literally like sneak in to these girls' rooms and like assault them while they're sleeping, and it's played to like "I Want Candy" and laughs. We live in a different world than the world that Biodome was created in, and it's just crazy to be like, damn, I lived in that world when all that shit was fine.
No, it is night and day though, right? You be like, yo.
Well, you look at a lot of movies, like like Porky's and stuff like that.
Holy shit, Porky's was on a whole nother level.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
what's up, Brian?
Things are very different. What's up, Brian? What's up, Taylor?
Porky's was the first glory hole.
First recorded glory hole.
It's crazy. Fucking crazy. It's madness. Doesn't make any sense how you can get away with having this shit. Like today, oh.
No.
Lawsuits, everybody be sued.
Yeah.
The thing that was funny, and it was like how like pro gay the movie was. Like it was like constantly Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin like flirting together. You know what I'm saying? Like making sex jokes at each other. And you would think that like back in the 90s or when that one came out, like it would be a little bit more homophobic as the humor was back then. But it wasn't. It was a lot more progressive there in that way than I thought it would be. Than I remember it being.
Was it really homophobic? There were a lot of gay characters back then.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of it was played differently than it is now.
Nah. Well, it was because I mean I don't want to. I can't get into like how gay it was, but like it was there though. Like it was high. Like it wasn't not no bullshit. We ain't know. We're like Hollywood, Mannequin too, or a Mannequin.
I guess like in the 90s when you saw a gay character in movies, you could tell.
Except for
now,
except for Leprechaun in the Hood, I can never not see that ever again. I don't.
Wait, what movie?
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh, the lady.
Yeah, I never want to see that ever again. That was.
Go back a couple years and listen to our Leprechaun in the Hood review. For 31 days.
It was not good. Anyway,
Biodome. Yeah. Still good. I still like it. Pauly Shore was pretty fucking. I think it's funny. I still like it. Like that whole humor. Like in the Army now, funny. Son-in-Law, funny.
No, that shit was
freaking Encino Man, funny.
I like that crap. He had a short run. He did. Where he had 4.
And I'm a little younger than you, Sean. Maybe that was just like fart humor. You only laugh at it for a certain amount of time, and then you're like, I'm too adult for fart humor, and then you get really old and you think it's funny again. Like maybe I just was right at the right age when Pauly Shore came out that it just.
And you were also from California. That's how you guys talked. Everybody was like, "Hey, buddy."
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, because California is the whole thing.
What's up, dude? I thought everybody talked like that.
When I saw Encino Man, I was like, "Oh, this has got to be a mirror of
California has like more farmland than
until I was introduced
any other state.
Until I was introduced to NWA and Compton, then I realized that there are black people in California.
Lots.
Not just bleach blonde surfers. Yeah.
Yeah,
and not a lot of them.
And Cheech and Chong. I thought,
Cheech and Chong.
Always thought you guys.
I mean, Hollywood did really, but you gotta think about what California people thought about New York. If all you're going off of is Hollywood, I never wanted to go to New York. I was terrified of that fucking place. Everything bad happened in New York. Everything bad. Alien invasions, terrorist attacks, all this. New York.
New York. When you was a kid in the 80s in New York, because we went to New York a couple times, it was it was crazy. there was a nudie bar and an XX joint everywhere.
I don't know, man, but
yo, let me tell you, when I started working in
I'd
New
rather
York,
have that than seeing the people all strung out, fucking standing outside of all the stores right now, fucking acting all weird everywhere. Look, it's fucking wild out there right now.
Listen, New York, when I first started working in New York, which was 20 years ago, there were still nudie bars on the corners. There were those little, I don't know if you guys know, but you can go into a nasty store and it'll play videos of nasty shit. And you put money in and you can go in there and watch it. I don't know if you guys ever been subjected to those.
I've never seen one. I've seen them in the movies.
I've seen them in movies, yes. Never frequented such an establishment.
They're real and they are disgusting. It is really bad.
Seems like you could probably catch some diseases just by walking in and sitting down.
You could. There were spots where you could go in, cut through, and watch a nude show for $1.25 or $4 or $5. And the thing would go up, and I'm dead serious. The thing would go up, and you would see a girl dancing for $5. Yeah, you know why? Because I know. I was in New York then. It was crazy, and that was 20 years ago, dog. You couldn't do that. You can't do none of this shit now, dog. It's crazy.
Nope. Now it's all on the internet.
It's on the internet. I mean, there's still strip clubs, but it's still that is wild. It everything that was on TVs was real. And that was the crazy part about it. So, yeah, man.
Now it's just that fentanyl.
Yeah.
It's just that fent.
Yeah. What else? Anybody pick up anything this week?
Oh, I got some tapes for tape talk.
I got shit. You didn't watch anything else? No movies? You didn't go down the rabbit hole, Olo?
I've gone down other rabbit holes. But...
There was a big event this week. I was wondering if you went down the rabbit hole on this one.
Which one? I'm curious.
The Diddy one, the Puffy one. That was sad.
With the video that got leaked.
Yeah, with Cassie, that was bad. I was
oh, not looking good.
No, he needs to go away for a long time.
No, and his son. Dropping a track against 50 and 50's just laughing about it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he needs to go away. He needs to move to London or something like that. And
it's not even London. He needs to move to a place that won't extradite. London will.
I don't think he can extradite because he didn't do anything. Now it's too late now. He already.
We don't know. We don't know what the raid was. We don't know. I mean, it's all of it's starting to stack up, right?
It is stacking up. It's stacking up pretty badly.
It's credibility stuff is stacking up, and I think that's where it's coming from. Soon there will be things. Soon there will be more.
No, it's gonna be
Cat Williams told us. Cat Williams said 2024 is gonna be crazy.
Cat Williams ironed out black people shit real bad.
He hung out that dirty laundry for.
It's not good for us right now, because since then it's been Cat, people against Cat, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, Puffy. It's going down the line, dog, and it's not really good. I'm scared. I'm really scared for black people in 2024.
I mean, as long as you don't have any weird shit in your closet, you're fine.
What's up, Archangel? Thank you.
I'm just saying, for black people, it's not good.
Tape talk.
Hold on. I have one more thing I want to talk about. I forgot. So
maybe if you remember after.
It'll come back to me, but I also got some stuff I got this week too. So give me a second.
Let's see. First on the docket. So I already have this tape, but I got Beverly Hills Cop. So I have the white box, and this is the blue box. So variant covered. Got that.
I thought you weren't going down the variant rabbit hole.
Well, I'm addicted, so that's just how it is. I got this one because it's in really good shape. The original Dirty Harry.
That's cool.
Really good. Tape's in good shape, so it's good. It doesn't have one of those stupid selections things on the top, you know.
Yeah.
There's that. For the horror collection, it's not a good movie. You know, nobody really writes home about Dahmer, but you know.
Yeah, that
was part of my bundle for $1 at the thrift store. Rare to find any horror movies, so when you find them,
it's true. I looked today at that. You know, I didn't find much. I found 2 Star Wars tapes, but nobody responded back to me. So,
kind of like this one, Godsend, which is also not a very good movie with Greg Kinnear and Robert De Niro. And who's the girl? Oh, Rebecca Romaine Staples. She was still Stamos then. Anyway, it's also a horror movie, but again, just to padding the shelf, you know, that's it. Let's see this one now. This one's cool. It's an older one and it's black and white, but the box is sweet, and I had to grab it because just the fonts. Look at this. It's called Curse of the Demon. Look at that.
Oh, I remember that movie.
That's awesome. It's so good looking. Oh, and then the side box art, the font is actually pink, like it's not red. It's maybe it's just faded. Anyway, it's got the cool that old Columbia TriStar red with the white font. So very cool. Grab that one. Let's see. Kevin Costner classic wider the 2 tape collection. Another one in good shape. So grab that one. This one now, I have the original, and I had to grab this one because like the tape was so cool. So this is FX2.
I love that movie.
Yeah, well, FX and FX2 are both great. They're classics, but look at this, Sean.
Ooh, a red tape.
Man, I love it when you just open them up and there's just this extra little bit of cool shit.
Yeah, when you find it, like, oh, man.
Very, very cool. So grab that one. And then last but certainly not least, let me just rip this half plastic that was still on there off. It's my favorite theme song that I do all the time. And I found a really good copy of Deliverance.
Oh, God.
So that's your favorite theme song?
That's your favorite theme song?
No, well, I put it a lot.
That says a lot about you, my friend.
Sean, usually when I do the theme song, you do it right alongside me. So I don't want to hear any bullshit.
We do, or he does, but I don't know if it's.
I didn't realize it was Deliverance.
Well, now you do. So see, you probably shouldn't be singing shit that you don't know what it is.
Yeah, I shouldn't be, and I will not go forward.
But that's a classic. So I'm glad to have that. That's going to go in the horror section as well because that movie is horrific. So.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is horrific.
So there you go.
James wants to know if anybody's seen the Cat Williams special. I have not yet.
I have not. I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I didn't. I wasn't sure.
I have. I've heard those same mixed reviews. James, let us know. Was it good? And then also for you, Steve, have you seen the new Howling statue from Sideshow?
Oh, no.
He is not. Sorry, Pacino.
We're gonna have to pull that up. Sean's really good at that.
Sean's got stuff to show. Yeah. Grail pieces.
Sean can show his stuff, and then we'll check out the statue.
I
don't know. I want to know what he's talking about because the Howling statue sounds kind of fucking cool.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. Huh. I don't know how I feel about it though, but we'll look at it after. Thank you for putting me in solo mode, hello. I got 2 ships this week. Didn't think I was going to get this one, but got it for a good price, so I couldn't pass it up. This is the N1 Starfighter from The Mandalorian.
Quite nice.
Yes. Really cool details. This is statue, so it's very heavy. It does rotate on the. I can rotate it up and up and down, or kind of give it a different pose, which is really really cool for a base. Inside of it, there is 2 figures, which is cool, and there's an R4D1 or whatever, R4D4. I forget his name. There is a small little, if you can see it, little baby Grogu comes in there, and he's magnetic actually. And then the pilot is Mr. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. Really cool, great piece, man. Really, really cool piece. Didn't think I wanted it until actually I'm glad I looked at the reviews on it, and people really swear by it. The only thing, it doesn't light up, which kind of sucks, but I'm fine with that. It's not a killer for me. I don't try to keep everything lit up anyway. So yeah, man.
You put a little light in the shelf that it's on, you're fine.
Oh yeah, I got a light in there anyway. So yeah. Really great piece, man. Really dope piece. Very heavy piece. Yeah, beautiful. Man,
your vehicle collection is getting pretty stacked.
Yeah, it's fucking pretty cool, dude. I got
a whole fucking armada going on.
Yeah, I mean, all I want is the Slave 1 B-Wing
and the Star Destroyer.
I would like the Star Destroyer, but
I don't know, big old Star Destroyer.
I'll get when I get done. I'm almost done with the setup that I want. Everything is going on the side over here, so it looks pretty cool, man. It looks pretty cool. I also got this little nugget this week, and if you guys don't know, I am a huge Ralph McQuarrie fan, so I do love the art that Ralph McQuarrie did create. But I was able to acquire this awesome piece, which is studio scale McQuarrie X-Wing.
Oh man!
Based off of the original concept art by Ralph McQuarrie. Really good details, great paint job.
Fucking Sean Hamilton collects something, boy. He collects the fuck out of it, don't he?
And puts the rest of it to shame.
So yeah, man, very great piece, man. I love this piece. This is definitely a nice little grail piece to have for myself. And it's scratch built, dude. Like somebody hand painted everything, and all the pieces are on. I got it in and I had to glue it back. I had to glue some pieces back on. You can't even tell though. I did a fucking hell of a job trying to get those pieces on. But I mean, overall, it came in great condition though. I love the detail on it, and this is definitely a grail piece for me. I am happy to have 2 McQuarrie style scratch built studio scale pieces, which are very rare. And to me, I'm very happy to have them.
That shit's crazy. That's crazy. Your collection is ridiculous. Like they're gonna come up with one of them Netflix specials talking about Star Wars collections again, and they're gonna show that fucking guy that has like that store and he has a little warehouse, whatever, and his collection's fine. It's really, really good. But like, you better be on that fucking show.
I wish, but man,
on that show you better be like, check out the Geekz.
Absolutely, I would. I mean, I talk about this all the time, but like, there's people that got better collections than me, though. Like, it surprised me when I seen.
I'll tell you this: nobody that I know has a better collection than you. So,
yeah, these Star Wars motherfuckers. This shit.
Although I don't know. Although he was telling me that your collection is, we can only see part of it. So
yeah, a little shit is beautiful. Like it's. I would love for y'all to see mine though one day. Like I would love for you guys to come down here and look at everything, but when you see somebody's collection in like face to face, it's a whole different ball game, man.
What's up, Al? Is our collections insured?
Not piece by piece. Not
Yeah, same here.
I have like an overall insurance with my house insurance, but
yeah, that's about it.
I'd probably be a little fucked if something bad were to happen on the collection side of things.
I didn't realize how expensive it was.
It's very expensive, and there's special collector's insurance, and you've got to get everything itemized, listed. It's
I was gonna have an appraiser come down, man. It was so expensive. I was like, what? I was like, just to come down and appraise everything? I'm like, I'll just itemize everything and write it down. But like, it was expensive though. I was like, shit.
They did that when I first moved in. They came and like looked at all my shit. But then, like, my collection when I moved in here is a lot different than it is now.
So. Yeah, way different. So now it's like I know what I'm sitting on, but man, what would I take if it came down to it? I don't even know. I can't lift half of this shit up. So that's gonna be a real fucking problem. So that's the worst part. So you guys, wait, what is it? What did Al say?
Wrote. Oh no. There's maybe a couple of your grill pieces getting insured. Yeah, if I had something that I felt was worth, I would say tens of thousands. Like if I got an Amazing Fantasy 15, no matter what grade it would be in, I would get that insured. No question. I don't know, because I think for me, my collection is more valued cumulatively. You know, like individual pieces. I don't think I have anything that drastic, and cost of insurance is so high. It's almost not worth it.
I do.
Well, I know you do.
I do, and it's bad. Like it really is. Fuck. I'm probably fucked, but you know what? You know what? That's I look at. I'm like, you know what? If it was going to go, oh well. Like, it'll be fun starting all over again.
Tom just wakes up every morning like YOLO.
I mean,
let's go.
Yeah, you can't change fate. Like if it happens, it happens. As long as if I'm surviving, I'm good. Listen, you can get that's materialistic shit. I can get all that shit back again. Can't get my life back. You know, so I take that into account.
Well, you know, and so I teased it last week, and we didn't get to it because we had some good conversations around. I believe we talked. What did we talk about last week?
Cereal.
So I watched a
right away cereal.
I watched a video and I read an article about
down the rabbit hole.
This entire, you know me. It's well, it was these brothers that grew up in the 80s, and they collected video games like nobody else collected them back then. They bought 2 of everything, kept one sealed in the box, and then one to open and play. So they had hundreds, if not thousands, of games that were sealed in box. And the brothers ended up at some point dying. And the family didn't really know what they had, didn't know anything, sold them at a yard sale. And these games, because the seals and everything, I'm talking about like first print Metroid, first print Mario's, you're talking $100,000 a piece for the games. So the games are coming up now at auction from the person who bought them from the yard sale. And we're talking millions, tens of millions. So it's like I started thinking about this, and like Jenny's like, well, I know your stuff has value, so I wouldn't put it in a yard sale. You know what I mean? Like there would be more to it. I'd have to get somebody to help because I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. But, you know, it's especially because we're talking about insurance, right? Like, do you or would you put together like a piece, like a spreadsheet or a listing or whatever of kind of, especially the higher end stuff, like what the value is, and like let it be known in a will, like, hey kids, like this is what this shit is worth. Do not give it away for nothing.
My family is going to kill each other over my shit. That's how I look at it. And I'm like, I could write one. If I died today, they'd be shit out of luck. But man, it's gonna be a nice battle. I know Elijah and Zoe they kind of know at this point, so And I told my mom, my sister, my brothers, they all know too. So like, I don't think I would be an issue. No one would sell my shit in a yard sale. They know that for a fact. I know that guaranteed 100 that they would never sell my shit in a yard sale. And I think that is, that's just because they know. Everyone knows, so it's like, oh yeah, we gotta sell this. This is gonna be more expensive. Everybody knows by like the level of how big things are. Like, my brother came down here and was like, oh man, I know that's worth a lot. That's worth, that's dope. That's, like they know. Elijah knows. I've told him. Zoe knows. Zoe curates this shit. Like Zoe comes down here and switches shit up and like, kind of takes people down and escorts them around, like stuff like that. So
yeah, Alex loves doing that anytime.
Yeah, Alex does do that.
First thing comes up to my remote show this. I'm like, geez.
Yeah. So
okay.
Like, so
because
I think our
new people that come over, they're blown away. Cause like, listen, same thing. New friends comes over. You guys, you want to know what we got out here? They're like, what? Fucking come check this out. They come here like, what the shit is this?
Yeah, what technology is this?
Yeah, holy crap! What is all this? Yeah.
The best is I've had a couple of we had an electrician out here. We had a couple, the HVAC people, and like I'm working. They're coming out here to do their job, and like literally they're spending an hour in here talking about. I'm like, thank God you're not charging me by the hour, because like I'd be like, get your shit going, because like it's always a different thing. Like they're looking at the comics, then they look at the video games, and they're like, then it's the statues, and they're like, oh my God. So like we've seen thousands of houses in this area. Oh my God.
Yo, the crazy shit is, Steve, and this motherfucker, like, yo, when you walk in that bitch, it's like, oh shit. Like, remember when we went to Chicago, it was a lot. But the thing about a little shit that's different from my shit, his shit is all around the house. it surrounds the house. And like to mine is like in a contained place. But Alil's is on a wow factor. And when you walk up the steps, it is. I mean, I give him credit because I don't say this, but his shit looks better than mine's because of the way it looks. It's like, oh shit, like I got crap over here and shit cluttered over here, to whereas a little shit it works. Like it's comfortable. It's like a little place where you can just sit down and just go to sleep.
My room looks like it's like I'm still doing stuff.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? And I have a feeling that when you walk into Lil's room, it looks finished. Even though he might have plans to move and do this and move that, he doesn't like get it halfway there. Like he'll do that all at once and then clean it up, and now it's all done, and he'll wait. Like so that at all times it looks finished. My room is like in a constant state of update. I just took down the shelf with all my figures, packed all that shit away. Like took that whole shelf down. There's a new shelf with only horror movies behind me. There's like a constant state of flux and moving things around.
Now, why'd you get rid of all the toys?
I don't want them up there right now.
Where are you gonna put them at?
Don't know yet. Maybe nowhere.
Oh,
maybe into my pocketbook.
Are you done with it? I
might be. I went down a toy aisle today, like, eh.
Oh no, it's not. It's pointless for me anymore. I don't. There's no value.
I'd rather spend more money making this room into more of a cool video store thing with more lighting and some cool signage, and you know what I mean, like update the shelves, that kind of stuff, and like really lean into that more.
But Steve, what you have is an 80s museum, and to get rid of the toys from that era of stuff.
No, there's not. I'm not talking about getting rid of everything, right? Okay. Like I still have all my 80s toys are still up on the entertainment center back.
Oh, okay.
All that stuff is still up there.
Okay.
I took down my Power Rangers, and I'll probably keep a select few of those. But I don't need all of them.
The core.
Yeah.
What
I have some. I don't know what I want to do with all the. But then again, too, like when I'm done, I'm gonna have a shelf that lines the top of the movies too, right?
Right.
So I can put a lot of stuff up there too.
So you have it'll be a curated, like, yo, your shit it's like a museum. So when people come in, you want them to like, oh shit, like that's like you that feeling sometimes when somebody comes into your room is a good feeling because it's like motherfuckers come out and they be like, yo, I remember that. I like that feeling because what you did, you worked at something and like you honed it in and you curated it. Like the way Lil shit is, he curated it. And that's something that people like, you know, with us who go into everybody's houses, not everybody has fucking shit like us, man.
And you know what's crazy is that like people that are my age that come into this room, our age that come into this room, those are the ones that love it, right? Because they're just like every movie they're like, oh, I've seen this. Like, oh, so good, so good, so good. And they're like, wait, can you actually? And they turn around, there's fucking 3 VCRs. They're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, where do you want to watch it?
Cool.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
Yes, having it displayed properly, absolutely. I don't want to get rid of everything, right? But like my DTOFs don't really fit where they're at. Like I don't want to get rid of my Robin statue. That thing's fucking rad, and it's not 80s, but like it's
no, but that's something that's you, right? Like I would never, you know, if I had to like downsize, like there would always be like the one iconic Spider-Man statue, like that I would end up keeping. Like if I had to, for some odd reason, downsize at all, you know, there would be one because that's you, right? And that Robin is you, as much as the Power Rangers and stuff is. The Robin is you. That's your guy.
Yeah. So I'm not, but there's just stuff that I don't need out and about. Like I held on to all those extra Batman figures and Robin figures and stuff, and when they're not been in a bin, they've been on the shelf. And I'm not really looking at them. They're not really adding anything to the room. I'm not really worried about them. I'm more worried about what I'm going to do over here. So I just needed to get them out of sight, out of mind. Now I can focus on, oh, holy shit, I have a huge open wall in front of me now. What am I going to do? So
that's where the adult tapes go.
No. But if I clear this corner out right here, I can get a little curtain. A little
beaded curtain.
Have a little triple X sign right in front of it, like a little light up one.
I'm sure you can find it on Etsy.
Easily for like $10. So no, I'm not going to do that. But I want this room to be more of a wow factor when you walk in. When you walk in now, it's like, holy shit, this is cool. But like the lighting stuff that I want to do with the shelves, all that.
Yeah,
it's going to change stuff up when I do it.
I get that totally. Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it was a sad story that I read. That's why I was thinking about it.
That's some fucked up shit. I was like,
I feel terrible. Like this family didn't know what they had, and I'm like, you know, not to say.
Well, now that family's reading all about this, and they're like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
like, there's nothing they can do about it. Like
that's the weird
I hope this guy kicks us something.
Yeah, that's the weird part about it. It's like, wait a minute, your family ain't know nothing about none of this shit. Did they care? Like, I'm confused. Well, you bringing all this shit in the house, and your wife ain't saying shit, or were they married? Like, I don't know, but like,
yeah, I didn't go down that rabbit to figure because it was like two brothers collections. So like, I was assuming maybe
you know how that works, right? Look. Let's say somebody in a Lil's family dies, and then like you find out like 2 months later that like what they had like all these fucking old ass Star Trek figures on card, fucking in mint condition, and you sold them at a garage sale for fucking $1 a piece. What are you talking about? Like, and they're like, oh, like we didn't even think to ask you. And you would think like, Lil is in the family. What the fuck? But that shit happens all the time.
It does.
There's probably so many people in that family that are like. Hate whoever put that garage sale. Like whoever ran that yard sale is not invited to any more family functions. Like that person is ostracized now.
So here's my question to you guys now. Here's the next thing, right? Yeah, they were just looking for fast money at the garage sale. I agree. So if you unearthed this mega grail collection,
I have.
Okay, but the person didn't know. You know what I mean? Like. You know, always my dream is I'm gonna go in and find, you know, a box of Spider-Man books, and like they'll be unbagged and boarded, and all of a sudden like I'll pull out you know some of the biggest grails in comics, and I'd ask how much do you want for these, and they would say, you know, $5 a book or some crazy number. Would you pay the amount and run? Or would you be like, hey, I got to be honest with you guys. This is tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
So ask that question to yourself, because I'm curious to know what you say first.
So part of me is like, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, I would take it, but then like I look at it and it's like I would feel so bad.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I know you.
You would feel bad in this hypothetical world where, like, suddenly in this hypothetical reality, you have a
motherfucker. Listen,
we give a fuck about this, because right now, I
you in action, dog.
If you walked into a comic book store tomorrow and Amazing Fantasy 15 was in there for $300, you'd be like,
well, that's a comic book store. That guy should know better. I'm talking about a garage sale where they didn't know
you're at a garage sale and Amazing Fantasy 15 is there, mint condition, for $2. You're gonna hand them $3 and you're gonna walk away.
You will. And I know you.
Or you hand him $5 and say, I don't have fucking change. Like, is that all right?
No, he will fucking walk his ass out of there so goddamn fast.
No, not even fast. He will calmly walk. Yeah. Very gingerly. He'll even stop to look at some other shit on the way out. You know what I mean? Just to make it like not seem.
And I'm gonna tell you the first fucking thing he does. He'll either text us a picture of what the fuck he got, or he'll call me and let me know what the fuck just happened. I'm gonna tell you that shit right there.
You know what else he's gonna do?
Don't tell me you would do it, because I know you would.
He's actually driving to CGC because he's not mailing this shit.
They're right down here. They're only a couple hours away. You're right.
He's driving to CGC. He's gonna hand deliver this shit white glove.
Yeah, easily. So. Don't give me
and
that
little. You would not feel bad about it.
Ed
you
I think Ed
would
nailed
you take
it,
$1?
Right? Ed nailed it.
Would you take $1? Oh, you would.
Ed nailed it.
Oh, would.
You know, it's like, $5 a book. How about I buy all 100 books for $100?
Oh my god, yo, you crazy as shit. Because you've done that shit, dog. So don't act like you ain't did it. You have done it. That's why I wanted you to answer that question first, because I know you.
And guess what I would do if I found some crazy, like, A Nightmare on Elm Street completely sealed and somebody's like, I don't know, 50 cents. I take 50 cents and I leave. And I'd be just fine with it.
Listen, I've done it. I don't care. I don't care.
No, because look, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that I've been hosed on things that I've sold. You know what I mean? Like, because I wasn't sure what I had, you know? So, like, look, sometimes that's just how it works. And when you're a collector, you're looking for those deals. You're looking for that crap.
See, he meant to say
I would drive CGC up to the house, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Lo. So you don't do it. Because I felt like you were gonna go there, and I'm like,
yeah.
I just you know, it's like it's weird thinking about it, right? Like, it's weird, like, you know, it's like, especially with that high dollar amount.
Although I've unearthed full collections of 80s toys.
I know you did.
With such high value, and I paid practically nothing for it. I
think at one time you actually paid nothing. I think somebody just gave you a bunch of shit.
The He-Man collection just dumped on him.
Practically nothing.
You're right, James. That's why we go to the yard sales and flea markets to find.
I know, but I don't go. I don't have Delaware flea markets and yard sales. I have California flea markets and yard sales, which are full of a bunch of antiques. I don't want nobody's fucking china or old farm.
Yeah. That's what I'm finding out.
Where's all the fucking good shit that Sean finds at these places?
That's what I'm finding out here.
Old jeans and shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Because Central Florida is so geeky, everybody knows their shit. Like, everybody knows what they got.
So nobody's giving deals.
And it's tough, yeah, because it's like I look at things, I'm like, how much do you want for this? And it's like, $60. And I'm like,
only way you can get a deal there is if you can bundle things that they're not being able to move quickly.
Yeah,
you know, that's the only way.
I think I need to find like the older towns. You know, that's what I need to do. Like, you know, like I found good deals back in the day. Yeah, the Midwest.
No, Al, no. It's Delaware. It's confirmed 100% Delaware.
Well, I don't know. Ed hasn't found any of that stuff.
Ed doesn't. First of all, Ed don't look. So don't act like Ed is trying to get rid of stuff. So I know he ain't picking up nothing.
Al, whenever I hear that saying, he said that every time he goes to a flea market, dude starts looking it up on eBay. When he asks the price, I walk away. I'm done. Yeah. I'm not paying eBay fees. Like, if I was going to pay eBay fees, guess what? I'll shop on eBay, and I do some of the time.
A lot of guys do that. They do the eBay thing, which is weird to me. I don't understand. You're gonna be out here selling something, and then try to look on eBay for it. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
And then I'll tell them this. You know, you would pay eBay 20 to 30% of what you sold this for. So, am I cutting it down by that price right now? And then the convenience factor that you have to pack it back up and take it back home. So
what you're telling us is that you would take the $5 and take the book, or you take your $2.
Yeah, you would ask them if they could take $1. You would ask them, he's like, I only have one.
I would bundle. You know, it'd be like, you know, I'll take it all.
But so the question here is, you wouldn't say anything. Am I right or am I wrong?
You would not.
All right.
I don't think I would. I mean, as much as I want to be the
hero
right guy.
Get out of here with that hero shit.
Bro, listen. You one time. This is your life, okay? You're not gonna be able to relive that day and be like, you know what? In this alternate timeline, I did the book. In this one, I told him no. This is actually worth $1 million. No. You're gonna have that day one time. And listen, they should have known what they had.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked. I'm you know, like, do you list everything out completely for the fam and the kids?
Yeah, you can. Depends on. I mean, your kids. Come on, man. Your kids already know already. Like,
no, my kids do, because I've taught them well, right? But there are a lot of people out there that don't, right? That don't.
Well, those are the ones that don't talk their kids.
Well, no, but I mean, like, there's, you know, there's
they don't know it. That's kind of weird.
There's people who have collections, and then there's people who collect stuff, but they don't really display. They don't really like talk about it. They just kind of, like, I don't want to say hoard it, but like they collect differently. Like, we collect to display. We want to be surrounded by our love, and like these guys, they had this shit in boxes. They had all these sealed Nintendo games in boxes. You know, perfect seals on them. They got, you know, the guy who bought them were sending them out to be graded, and you get $100,000 a game almost now.
So, do you feel like that guy was an asshole, or do you feel like, hey, he got his golden ticket? I don't feel like it was an asshole, but it's just like, damn, like, this family went real quick to dump this shit, and it's kind of crazy.
You know what it is? It's a lesson. If you have a family member that passes, hey, take your time, right? Not everything they have is junk. A lot of the shit these people have is junk. Right? There's a lot of junk out there. A lot of bullshit.
I know. I've been into a lot of antique malls, and it's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, not everything is junk.
How many tables of Swarovski crystal bullshit that, like, everybody had to have, and it's like, now it's garbage. You know, like those was it Hemmel dolls and shit like that. Well, that too, you gotta watch out at those antique malls. Is like fake shit too.
Yep. I love when they sell fake shit. I'm just like, I look at him like, that's funny.
Like, well, I love when I go see, like, they have like a comic book box, and it's like all of a sudden it's the reprint of the book. Like, because, you know, back in the 70s and 80s, they would reprint those books, like the Marvel Masterpiece books.
Yep.
It's the same cover as, like, let's just say Silver Surfer #1. And it's the same cover, and they're putting that Silver Surfer #1 price on it rather than the Marvel Masterpiece price on it. So right when I see that, I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. I don't even want to look any further.
Yeah, well, you started walking to a pile of, what the hell? What book is this? She-Ra, like Kira, like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's where you got to be like, all right, well, I'm out of here. I've walked into comic book like that kind of stuff. I caught some gems here and there. Like, I think I got the biggest gem I think I ever found out of like a comic book thing, like, you know, out of the farmer's market. I would think it was the Last Starfighter issue, like 1. I found that. think I still have it, but like I don't know. I think I got rid of it. That's probably the biggest thing. I've seen a lot of Jim Lee X-Men ones. But like I haven't been looking at comic books anymore either. So now I walk right past the comic book thing now because I don't care for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting how things change. Like, are you still looking for video games? Like when you go to
Yeah, I was looking today. I was looking for video games. Like that's the thing though. Like I have this set price in my mind for a lot of these. Like I know there's video games out there that are worth a ton. Like, and I bought one actually at a pawn shop, Contraforce. They had it listed for $15. I was like, is this thing fake? Because that's a $120, $150 game. So I made them open it up so I could see the PCB board and bought it for $15 and didn't say a damn word. So, but that's a pawn shop. So like, how many times did pawn shop dudes rip you off?
I love how Lil can like justify it. Like he's like,
yeah.
Like it doesn't matter who he's it doesn't matter if he's an asshole to assholes, but he can't be an asshole to nice people. Like I don't know, you're a weird sort of valley.
It's true. It's it's like the Robin Hood kind of thing, right? Like
Oh,
like
you're Robin Hood now.
yeah, these assholes like always rip you off. If GameStop had something mismarked, are you going to tell GameStop? No, because they're going to offer me 30 cents on a game.
Robin Hood gives to the poor, not to himself. They're like, I'm going to take from the rich and the poor and give to myself for a profit. And then I'm going to resell it to the poor. Like, I'm going to make a video of it with my kids.
Touche, Steve. Touche.
Fucking Robin Hood. Ciao. Bullseye.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
Oh my god, Steve.
Touche, Steve. Touche. I guess I am not Robin Hood. I'm Robin.
You're crazy. Call yourself Robin Hood. You tripping.
Like Ahmed Best, John Wick, Jedi you.
Oh man. Fuck it. It's a pawn shop. Who gives a fuck?
It's true.
Like, god damn.
They should know.
So,
all right.
But the real thing about that whole thing is that you still came up like a fucking boss on that Contra game. $15, cha-ching. That's how you win. That's how your collection grows, making moves like that, because you're not going to be able to find, not every game, you're never going to find those deals. So when you do find those deals, you got to take them. Every now and then you'll find a game that you might find $5-10 less and you find it somewhere else off retail. But finding something that big, was that like a 92% discount, something like that? I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there you go. And then you're like, and that's where the big bucks come rolling in. So, boom.
I guess so. All right. We got any news? What news do we got this week?
So I was doing the Robin Hood song from Disney. Sorry.
It's all right.
News?
I mean, you did bring up something we talked about at Star Geeks was Ahmed Best wanted to make a John Wick style Jedi movie.
But would he be like, so John Wick uses guns, Jedis do not. Although in Jedi Survivor, Cal Kestis has a gun.
I mean, Obi-Wan's used guns.
Duo thing. But I didn't like that stance very much.
God, Steve, this howling.
Oh yeah.
Howling statue is gross.
I'll put it up. Share the screen.
Wait, let me see it.
Hold on. All right. Let me share it.
Pacino says I'm not Robin Hood. I'm Robin the Hood. So
yeah. It's got hair on it though. I think this is the one he's talking about. Damn, that's gross.
I like that. Ooh, that's cool.
The base is sweet. That's really cool, man. That is sweet.
I think this is the one he's talking about. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think this is Sideshow, right?
No, it's PCS.
Dang.
That's crazy.
So 38
inches high.
full. Okay.
Shit is 3 feet tall.
Well, it's $3,500. So.
Oh, I didn't see the price.
That's not going in my collection.
That's 1/3, dog. 1/3 is
It's amazing.
When you get to 1/3 scale shit. I mean, that's the end game for statue collectors. 1/3, and probably you basically might as well go life size.
That thing's fucking gigantic.
Yeah, when you start stepping into 1/3, it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
It's gorgeous though. That thing is really, really cool looking.
I saw going down rabbit holes. It was the craziest statue. I think only 25 had been made. I didn't get a picture because he didn't say who made it. But whoever made it made this giant Spider-Man and Sinister Six statue, and all there's 7 figures. They were all quarter scale. The thing was 52 inches tall, 45 inches wide. It weighed 160 pounds. Like, and Jenny's looking at this. She's like, "You're never getting that." And I'm like, I know I'm not, but I kind of want it. Like, it was ridiculously awesome looking.
I mean,
you look at something like that, you're easily in the 6 to 10 grand factor. 52 inches tall. Yeah, okay, sure.
Just want to showcase.
Why don't you showcase your R2 as well? And what I said, eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, this 1-to-1 Vader probably is needed. You say that no now.
I still say I'm gonna stick to my nose on that one. That's too much. That's too much. I'm the biggest piece I got here. I'm fine. Like that's it for me. I'm good. I can go like this and say, "Yay!"
This 1-to-1 scale Millennium Falcon that'll sit in the yard outside.
That'd be ridiculously dumb. I would never be able to do no shit like that. Though that would be awesome if I had the money. I'm not gonna hold you. The Disney one, the one at the Disney parks is kind of awesome.
Or you go 1-to-1 scale TIE Fighter.
Nah, I have to go probably Falcon or X-Wing, if anything. If I had the money,
I was thinking TIE Fighter would be a more slimmer design.
If I had fuck you money, absolutely I would hug if I have a Millennium Falcon in my backyard. Absolutely. No problems at all. If you had fuck you money. But yeah, fuck you money. Fuck you money, Steve putting a fucking Power Ranger Zord in the back of his fucking house. Yes, he would do that. You know why? Because he has fuck you money.
Fuck you money. You would walk through the Power Rangers Command Center to get to my 80s theme movie theater. And to the left of that would be the arcade.
He would have he would have a functioning Zordon.
It would fucking work. You'd fucking walk in and be like, Rangers!
It would be controlled with AI and shit. And
it'd be a holographic fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fuck you money.
That's fuck you money. Hello, what would you do with fuck you money? Do you have to think about this shit?
I don't know. I've never thought of it.
Oh, fuck you money is easy, man.
I'm too frugal, man. You know I am.
With fuck you money? Like, yo, you don't care? Like, you come on.
Fuck you money is a little like has Stark Tower. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
A functioning Stark. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of like Spider-Man never had fuck you money. So like what would like you can't really have like he's like fuck you money. I would have like a really rundown apartment in New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'll have the spider buggy. But that's not even that big of a deal.
A little already had. You know what the other problem is, Sean? A little already has fuck you money.
Yeah, no. Fuck you money is like
I know.
I'm not gonna live here. I'm gonna live here, and here. that's fuck you money.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, which one of my houses do I want to go to today?
Exactly. Now that's the shit that you'd be like, okay.
Wait, where is that car? Which house is that car at? Which one? Like, yeah, when you don't know which.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if there's anything geeky I would buy with that. It would be like you said. Like, I'd buy a house in Golden Oak. It's right outside of Disney World, where these mansions.
Ooh.
You know,
you would stay in Florida.
I would have it. Yes.
Really?
I would not stay in California.
Yeah, that's
What's up, Rick?
What's up?
What's up? No.
Why wouldn't I stay in Florida?
Why wouldn't you?
Where would I go?
The tax laws are great in Florida.
Are they? I mean, yeah, I heard that.
But where would I go?
I don't know. I wouldn't stay here though. No.
Well, yeah, you're in Delaware.
Whoa.
It's just like the damn, just like the Wayne's World. We're in Delaware.
Pump your brakes, bro.
Sean, did you hear the emphasis that he put?
I did.
On Delaware.
I felt it too. Listen,
he said, "Fucking Delaware."
I don't think I said "fucking."
No, you implied it. You implied it.
I don't know where I would stay, but I don't think I see y'all anymore. Maybe once a year.
Damn, you would. So fuck you, money. You'd be like, we're not friends.
No, I would see you guys once a year.
See, that's the different thing. Like, I would, if I had that kind of money, like, I always thought of that. Like, I would go and take care of all my friends.
I had to find it.
If I we'd have a compound. I feel like we'd all have a big bunker.
Well, y'all go ahead, keep talking. Put a bubble in for me,
like a silo, like that. Did you ever watch that show now?
No, which show?
Silo.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Build a Geekz compound where we have
with bunkers for when the nukes start falling.
We built out a fallout shelter.
Hell yeah!
underneath the compound.
Yes, sir.
But the compound would have a full arcade.
Yeah.
A full Blockbuster.
Yep.
A full theater.
A working command center.
Working Rangers Command Center.
See, and then Sean would have, what Sean would have for his part of his fuck you money? He would have the ride from Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, no, I don't like that ride.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I would take that.
Like, ride. Sean, you open your door and you're in the cockpit to the Millennium Falcon and the screen's there and you can fucking and all that shit. Like, you just be in there all the time. Could you imagine if the door in your basement opened up and it was just the cockpit to that?
What? What?
What's the first game you're putting in your arcade? I don't mind.
Star Wars Arcade, the arcade edition. Amazing. Love that game. Awesome. I will put that. That'd be my first arcade. And that's the one where it's actually a whole cockpit thing, Yeah. Yeah, that's mine. That's mine.
What about you, Steve? Mine is
probably X-Men.
That's where I was going. The X-Men arcade with the double screen, the 8, was it the 6 player they had?
You're talking about the 6 player. I only was talking about the 4, but yeah, you're taking it a step further. Exactly.
Yeah, where you have, remember when they had the 2 TV monitors that went across, it was so big and wide. That X-Men arcade would be the first one. That would be the first one.
I'd love to have the shooting games too. You throw a Terminator and an Aliens in there.
Oh yeah.
Have those with the mounted guns, Gotta have a Big Buck Hunter in there. Those games are the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love Big Buck Hunter. Me and my friends would go to the theater just to play Big Buck Hunter at times. Go right to the arcade and play Big Buck Hunter for a few hours.
I'd probably get then second, probably get Terminator. Always liked that game. The Terminator or Aliens. One of those shooters. I'd probably get that Batman arcade one where you're driving the Batmobile. It's pretty cool.
Actually, that's a good one.
There's that Jurassic Park shooting one too.
Definitely
inside the Jeep.
Do I like that one though? I do.
It's fun. It's fun. It just sucks when you play with someone that sucks because you can only play for a small amount.
Yeah, I agree.
What is that zombie game?
House of the Dead.
House of the Dead.
Yes, terrible movie. Great game.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely that.
And then I'd even throw in one that Top Skater. You get on the skateboard, you have the rails.
No, Arctic Blast. Is it Arctic Blast where you on the
snowboard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you gotta have the driving games. You gotta have the fucking Cruising USA. You gotta have the motorcycle.
No, they have the Mario Kart ones where you're actually in the I'd pick those where you get the 4 machines together.
That'd be tough. I'd take one of those. That'd be definitely cool. Definitely take one of those. I'd have a whole arcade though. I'd have a whole fucking arcade. I'd definitely get the original Tron just to have it. And then I have the Tron would be the first fucking art. Like right when you walk in,
Tron
is like right there in the fucking front.
Then you got the wall of fighters. Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Marvel vs. Capcom. Like Neo Geo, King of Fighters, Virtua Fighter, boom.
That would be one of the rooms, and then I definitely have a Star Wars theater, and I'd have a bunch of studio scale ships in one room, all like sitting around.
Okay. All right, here's my fuck you. Here's my fuck you money. I got a question. Iron Man's full size 101 Hall of Armor.
There you go.
That's fuck you money.
That is, and you walk in, the lights.
See all the different.
Jarvis starts talking to you. Hello.
Now,
question, and I can wear them, I can actually fit in them.
Like, now, question to you on that: the build is a little different. That's expensive. that is fuck you money.
I'd have Stark's Malibu house. You know.
So you'd have them stacked, or you just would have just one floor of all Iron Man suits.
I mean, I guess it would depend on functionality.
The technology doesn't work for that. So you gotta think about the technology.
Probably one row. I'd be happy with one row.
Yeah, okay.
Of my favorite suits.
Yeah, like your solid, like your top 10.
Yeah, I don't need like Igor and all those other suits that were in Iron Man 3 showing up.
Ooh, it'd be nice to have a Hulkbuster.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a Hulkbuster. But Hulkbuster doesn't fit in the Hall of Armor. That thing comes out of the sky. Yeah, that's a satellite.
Nice life-size Hulkbuster. That could be done.
That's outside. In your fucking
in my yard. Hulk versus Hulkbuster statue.
Oh, a statue like that. Oh,
life size. Oh.
I mean, we've all seen the X-Men mansion, right? We need to talk about that.
Yeah. The Airbnb.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
The giant sentinel head outside.
Okay, so here's my question. So in our fucking money houses, we all have personal movie theaters, right?
Of course.
So what is your movie theater theme? I mean, Sean, you're obviously going Star Wars.
Oh, all day, every day.
Star Wars theme. You're gonna have a stormtrooper in there. You're gonna have a full Darth Vader in there. You know, mannequins set up, boom on the side. You're gonna have the lights.
Fuck you money gives me an animatronic fucking C-3PO and fucking R2-D2 walking around.
Oh, R2-D2 brings you snacks during the movie.
Oh yeah, that's fuck you money. That's fuck you money. Yeah. Honestly, fuck you money. I'd probably have a droid wife or some shit that looks like a human being. I literally probably do that. I'm just saying.
I would have a sex doll.
The second those come out, the human race ceases to exist.
Yeah, technology, it's almost there. Let's be honest.
We're a doomed species because that will be the simplest solution to a lot of problems.
Yes.
And we're a simple people, so we'll crave said solution. But like mine, I think like it'd be, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of dope to have like a Batcave themed movie fucking theater, and like on the sides you have like the bat suit and all the Nightwing and fucking Robin and da-doom all like lining up, and then on the other side, like it wouldn't even need to be real, but like on the other side could be like a 3D holographic looks. You can see like the fucking Batmobile over there off to the side and the bat plane up, water coming down, fucking stalactites off the ceiling. Oh,
you could have a screen. You could have a giant wall screen that does all that shit.
Yeah,
that's fuck you money. That's tight, Steve. That's real tight.
But
you'd have a real Batmobile in the basement that goes out of the house, right?
That's what I would drive just down to like 2 miles to get to my fucking mailbox. You know what I mean?
Now, question to you real quick. What Batmobile would you have?
Well, here's the real question is which day? Because I have all of them. Because with fuck you money, I got them all. So it depends.
Oh, you got them all. Okay.
Yeah, I got them all.
So you actually went to a whole thing. You got
everything from 66. I got everything from 66 to the Pattinson mobile.
Okay,
so everything in between.
Yeah, you said.
But if I had to pick one, I'd probably have to pick the 89. I'd probably have to pick 89s. It'd just be more fun to drive that around, Like I don't feel like the Tumbler would be fun. It feels like kind of like a pain in the ass to drive.
Yeah, it looks big, doesn't turn corners well.
I mean, Pattinson's Batmobile seems like a lot of fun to drive around, but that just kind of looks like a car. But
oh no, I would take Pattinson's Batmobile.
Pattinson's Batmobile
on the street.
You know what? Because turning in, like, you couldn't go through a drive-through in 89's Batmobile. That would
no.
And that's the same reason why you couldn't drive around in like the animated series version, like live action, because the front end is just way too far. You gotta have like a separate guy steering the front wheels and the back wheels, like it's like a fire truck. You're right. Pattinson's Batmobile, all the way.
All the way. Hello? What kind of car would you have?
It took us a while, but we got there.
We did get there. I do have something else for the toy box too, real quick.
I don't know.
Man, you are not a simple person, man. It's not that hard. DeLorean.
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want to. I mean, I would have the DeLorean too, but
DeLorean kit from Knight Rider.
I have me a fucking turtle van that looks like
turtle van, Ghostbusters. Fucking come on, bro.
Ecto one.
Come on. You get to be a geek for the rest of your life with no fucking money problems at all. And you're trying to tell me you wouldn't have any 80s car? I'd have a BMX in the corner just for shits and giggles.
I'd have fucking Kit. Fucking Knight Rider.
Kit would be
just for fuck's sake, I probably would have the Dukes of Hazzard. That racist piece of shit car, I would have it in the corner of my house somewhere.
He would have it just so we could throw shit at it when he walked by. That's my spitting car. What? Yeah. Spit on it.
Oh, is that
spit on that car.
That's my spitting car.
It's my spitting car.
Come on, Lo. You killing me with this one, man.
I'm trying to think. What would be?
It's not hard. Yo, Steve, you know what I would have?
I have me a Blackbird.
I have a lot of James Bond cars. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Have me a Jurassic Park Jeep.
Would too. Definitely.
Steve, I mean, those are everywhere. Our neighbor down the street has one.
See, Steve, this is why.
I'd even have one of them little fucking round things they drive around in, the little.
Oh yeah, easily.
Little orbs, fucking
around the house.
Wheels.
Yep.
Drifter wheels, bro. I'd have a little fucking course outside. You take that thing on to do.
I mean, let's keep it 100. Fuck you, money. You could probably buy a dinosaur.
I have a real hoverboard from Back to the Future.
You could buy a dinosaur. I would just fucking ride a raptor around. What are you talking about?
No, you trying to kill yourself, dog. At least get a brontosaurus. You ain't gonna get killed by that shit. Like you getting killed by.
You have to have an herbivore, Lil.
Yeah, come on, man. Yo, I need to come out there and tell you how to spend your money.
He's like dinosaur. Yeah, first thing I'm gonna get is a raptor. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna get with your fuck you money is dead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put the muzzle on him. You know.
Sure, that's the only thing you gotta worry about.
That's something gonna happen with his long ass fucking towndrels.
You put gloves. You know, he's got little gloves.
Oh, you put him fucking. He's like,
here's a little. You know what I buy with fucking money? Jaws.
Like he should have. Like it seems like you're trying to turn a raptor into Yoshi instead of just buying a Yoshi. I put him little booties, little fucking gloves.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say my car would be probably a Mario Kart. I'd just drive around.
So you buy a fucking Mario Kart?
Go kart?
That's
all things.
All the fuck you money you buy a fucking Mario Kart?
Yeah, because it's awesome.
Oh man, you are. You know what?
Wow. I fucking throw bananas at fucking people.
Your imagination. Oh, so now you're gonna throw bananas at people now. Your imagination is
so you turn into a go-kart driving racist when you get fucking money.
No,
throwing bananas at people.
You got the banana peels. Fucking, man, y'all wrong for that. You were wrong for that.
Go-kart racing racist. Oh man. Steve.
Damn, God. Steve, you are wrong for that one.
No, that was good. I got my eyes watering and everything because I can imagine it. That's the crazy part. Motherfucker throwing bananas out a fucking go-kart. Oh, yo, you tripping, dog. Yo. Oh, man.
Sorry.
All right, so listen, real quick. I thought this was cool. I found this at Target for like $20. And it is the making, art of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Really fun. Cool. Yeah. It was $20 at Target. It was on sale, actually.
What is that? Sorry, I was looking at
the art of Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those art of books are always sweet.
Yeah, dude. This is a really great book. Look at this shit. Hello, this was fucking look at that. I think that's Dan Mora too, Steve.
Dan Mora, really cool. Oh, I love the fucking web slinger.
Yeah. Really, really cool. Really, really dope shit. Hello.
Big Burks. This is an arc. With adventures. $29.99.
Yeah. Hello. I mean, Steve. Shit. I'd say Steve and hello. Highly recommended book. I mean, we liked Spider-Verse. We thought it was awesome.
I got the first art of book.
Yeah.
The first movie.
I actually would highly recommend it. It's on Amazon, I think, for like $20. But this was dope. This was really, really dope. Like, I love the colors of what they did and just playing with every Spider-Man. I mean, you kind of knew what Spider-Mans were in there, but there are like a lot of stuff in there you didn't see. And I thought that was
well, some of that stuff is just in there so quick. It's like flashes. You can barely.
So highly recommend this book a little. Yeah, definitely for you. Go to Target. I think it might be on sale still. It was like 30% off or something like that. So really, really cool. And I have like a fucking $10 gift card. So
Target rewards or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, if you see it a little, get it, I'll pick it up. It's in that like electronic book section. Like they have like all
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine getting I'm looking at this just list of vehicles, a Mach 5.
Oh, totally.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, I'll definitely get that.
Some of the cars they put on this list are dumb. Oh, Mystery Machine, that's kind of cool.
I think it's that'd be an automatic, right? That would be every cartoon you could find. An Akira bike, if you could.
Ooh, an Akira bike would be nice.
Yeah. I think the technology's there to build one, but they just haven't done it yet. But
Aston Martin.
Is there any like movie news, or are we still talking? Do we want to talk about this X-Men mansion?
Sure.
The Airbnb. I gotta find the pictures of it real quick though. Keep talking.
Well, something really quick. Cillian Murphy going back to he's going to be in 28 years later.
Years later, sorry. Yeah.
When that drops, so that's cool.
Well, he's going back to the franchise that made him. So.
Oh, they have the Up House too.
And speaking of Arc, somebody said this is an Arc. Arc is having a crossover, kind of like event thing it's like a Power Rangers crossover with that game. I downloaded Arc, attempted to play it. It's a lot of cutting down trees and picking up rocks and making shit. And I don't know. Maybe I just didn't give it enough chance.
All right. I'm still trying to think of my car. I still don't know. I'd probably go with Kit. I always wanted a Trans Am as a kid because of Kit.
So you can stay in this Airbnb, and it is based off of the X Mansion from X.
While I like it, there's some things that I'm like, I don't know why you didn't go full out.
Well, Airbnb has actually kind of I don't know if they collaborated with Disney or whatever, but they also have an Up House, and they also have Edna's house from Incredibles.
Yeah, Edna Mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and the Up House goes up in the air on a crane.
Like this is
which
dope.
Seems like a liability. Yeah, that's fucking sweet.
There's the X Mansion.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say turn that volume down, but
I can't even. It's fucking TikTok. I can't even turn it down. I'll just mute my mic. That probably would help.
All right, so we can't hear him, but we can hear that.
We still hear that.
I thought that would work. I guess it didn't. Oh well.
It doesn't.
So basically,
I mean, like the Sentinel head. That's amazing.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Like, don't you just want that? Like, that would be sweet to have, right? Like, this cartoon made me a much bigger fan of X-Men. So
I agree.
This is the Danger Room. Look at that.
Yeah,
and these are real pictures. This is not like artist rendering. That's a real room. This is all very real.
That's cool.
Painted and shit to look like this.
Yeah, they painted it animation style. It's crazy. Here's Jubilee's room. See the corner there in Jubilee's room. She is the X-Men arcade, but the arcade 1-up. And that's where I was like, why are you going cheap with that? You've spent all this money. Why not put the real one in there? Why the arcade one?
So good.
It's kind of dope though, man. I would love to spend a fucking night in there just to fucking do it. Look at that shit.
It's like, I want to put it on. You're trying all that shit on, bro. So good.
Look at that. That's fucking really good, man. They did a hell of a job. I didn't even realize like this shit was even around, but that's cool as shit though. Like certain areas you have it. Like they built this whole shit out. Little Gene and Scott.
You can recreate the picture.
Yep.
That's cool.
The boots, the Japanese bonsai tree, the red flannel jacket or shirt.
I mean, look what they did to the computer. It's like a classic computer.
And look at the claw marks on the wall and shit.
Wait, where? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, look on the door.
Shit. Right there on the door.
And right on the bed, on the headboard.
That's cool. Damn, they didn't skip a beat. They just said, fuck it. Let's just go all out.
Yeah, that computer looks great.
Yeah. Damn.
It looks like it's like drawn with a Sharpie.
Yeah. There's that arcade.
Did they say where this is at?
It's in New York, upstate New York. I'm thinking about it.
There's a lot of Airbnbs down here that are themed out, but not like this. You know, like there's a Harry Potter B&B with all Harry Potter theming. There's
that's crazy. The fucking danger.
Here's the gym. It's a Danger Room.
Damn.
Professor Xavier's office.
So cool.
They better have a wheelchair in there.
Do they? I don't think they do.
They should. I'm just saying they should, so somebody can wheel around. You know.
Yeah.
Gotta play the part. Oh, so good.
Yeah, dude, they did a hell of a job. Look at that, Hank McCoy's fucking lab. Like, damn. You see the bars up there? That's cool.
So you can hang.
Oh man,
they didn't skip a fucking beat. They knew this what they was doing too. Look at that. The books, god damn. Oh shit, Steve! Look at the claw marks on the
on the alarm clock.
Man, cool.
It's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They wasn't playing. They was dead serious.
I mean, that Sentinel head to me is like
very cool.
The greatest thing.
No shit. Fucking Jubilee's number.
You can call that.
That's cool. And here's the up house. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, like you have to like sign something, right? Like you can't be a sleepwalker.
I don't think you go up in it. I just don't see how that's.
I mean,
I'm about to find out right now.
It sure looks like you go up in it.
Yeah. Let me jump. I mean, it's a full up house. Clearly.
But the stability of that and the safety, I have no idea how you can pull that off.
Oh, you gotta go back. There you go. Yeah. There you go. See? Nope. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't ever need to do anything like that. I'm fine. You know, it just takes one fucking screw, one
on a fucking train.
Yeah, one piece that finally is like, I give up, and that's it. It's a wrap for you. I don't need it. I don't need to be like the dude that died in the Up House.
Oh, they got a purple rain house, a little.
That's crazy.
Doja Cat world. What? Go inside.
Inside out.
I don't know what that dude was doing.
That's that dude that like always looks at the screen.
Oh, okay.
He's got like those like videos.
I mean, Airbnb went hard. They did some cool shit, so not bad. I don't know if I'd pay for that though. That would be cool as shit. The turtle lair.
Yeah, I think it was Alf that might have said that. Yeah.
Oh, did he say that? Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
You're just going to a
sewer though. But there's like places in New York that like are fully like decked out. You could do some shit like that. You could go to a Subway and then kind of like go into the turtle lair and be all set up. You could that'd be dope as shit. Yeah, that's tight.
So, all right.
Any other news?
Not really. I think that's it. So I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. And until next time, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.
One more time, Steve. One more time for you.